Welcome to a session in which we will discuss different types of records a business should keep and maintain regularly. You will remember that we define business as a recurring economic activity of selling goods and services after making, buying or delivering them with an aim of making profits, having invested money in that activity. From this definition, it is very clear that a number of transactions are happening in a business every day. Some of these transactions are related to revenues such as selling products. Some are related to costs such as paying for raw material. Then there are transactions related to capital such as taking loans. There are also transactions related to a cash flow such as collecting cash for products or services sold to the customers. Each of these transactions is linked to one or more of the three financial statements, which are balance sheet, P&L statement and cash flow statement. Can you imagine how many transactions a typical business such as a grocery shop or a tea shop may have every day? Even if a business deals with only a few customers and occasional purchases of raw materials and very few instances of taking loans and making repayments, there are likely to be tens of such transactions every day. This means that there will be a few hundred transactions every month and hence a few thousand transactions in a year. For larger businesses, the numbers will be very large. Unless the business owners record these transactions regularly, it will be very difficult to create financial statements. And unless a business has up-to-date financial statements, the owners of the business will not understand how the business is performing. Hence, it is very important to keep records regularly in the business. Well-kept records or information also help business owners analyze and make important decisions to improve performance of the business as well as to grow the business. It is also easier for a business to get loans from a bank if it has up-to-date and accurate records. There are many types of business records. In this session, we will look at an overview of 7 of these records. In subsequent sessions, we will look at some of these more closely. The first type of record is called one-time data for a business. As the name suggests, this record consists of one-time information about the business such as name, location, type, capital invested, etc. It is a good idea to complete this record at the start of the business. But sometimes a business has already begun before the owner starts keeping records. In such cases, the one-time data for business should record at least those major transactions which have taken place in the past, but have a significant impact on the business going forward. The second type of record is called loans, assets and deposits register. In this record, the business owner tracks changes in what business owes others in the form of loans, what it owns which are called assets, and also many deposits that the business might have taken and given. It is recommended that a business should review and update this record periodically, such as once a month or as and when there are major changes in the loans, assets and deposits of a business. The third and probably the most important record in a business is called day book. This record keeps track of daily transactions in a business. As the name suggests, the business owner must maintain this record every day. We will look at the day book in greater detail in another session. The fourth type of record is called month book, where we record information for a period of 1 month. It has aggregate or total value of transactions for a month from the corresponding day books. We will look at this record closely during our discussion of day book in another session. The next 2 records are about credit given and credit taken in a business. These are called credit given register and credit taken register. Sometimes a business may sell products or services to a customer who will promise to pay at a later date. In such cases, we say that a business has given credit to that customer and this transaction is recorded in credit given register. Sometimes a business may buy raw material and promise to pay a supplier at a later date. When this happens, we can say that the business has taken credit from that supplier and this transaction is recorded in credit taken register. If such transactions are not recorded separately and accurately, a business may suffer as it will become difficult to keep track of who owes how much to the business and to whom the business owes how much. Both credit registers should be updated regularly. But more importantly, these should be reviewed every week so that appropriate action can be taken by the business, such as collecting the pending amounts and paying the pending bills. The three financial statements, which are balance sheet, profit and loss statement and cash flow statement, can be created from the month book. Hence, it is important that the records of a business should be kept regularly and accurately. In subsequent sessions, we will learn about financial statements and also how they are created using the records in the month book. To summarize, there are 7 types of records which a business should keep. These are one-time data of a business, loans, assets and deposits register, day book, month book, credit given register, credit taken register and a set of 3 financial statements. These records, especially the day book and the month book, are crucial in creating financial statements of a business. Well-kept records or information also help business owners analyze and make important decisions to improve performance of the business as well as to grow the business. That, in a nutshell, is about the different types of records a business should keep and maintain regularly.